Television is a bit shit nowadays. Oh, not everything is dire. American streaming shows in particular are expertly crafted, as the creators are allowed more freedom and funds to play out their vision as purely as they can. But when it comes to British TV, we seem to be in a made-by-committee era of television at the moment. I myself, having worked in television for the past 7 years, have witnessed and have been the victim of shows and concepts getting warped and simplified thanks to a note from a higher-up somewhere who didn't quite get the point of the product to begin with. So it's a refreshing change to see a show that manages to do its own thing when left to its own devices. A lot of that comes from keeping the cast, the cost, and the locations down to a minimum, and a big focus on writing striking, silly, and sometimes shocking stories that won't be found anywhere else. Inside No.9 is an anthology series of 30-minute tales that are a balanced mix of dark comedy and occasional horror, written by the wickedly talented Steve Pemberton and Reece Shearsmith. The pair may be known to long-time comedy aficionados as half, 2 out of 4, of the League of Gentlemen, and their distinct sense of humour is very much present here too. After tackling serialised storytelling in their criminally underappreciated twisted mystery series Psychoville, the gents toyed with the idea of writing a play, one which became 6, aiming to bring short macabre fables to the small screen. Think The Twilight Zone or Black Mirror, but less science fiction and more the warped love child of Trilogy of Terror and Abigail's Party. One of the many bonuses of it being an anthology series is the cast. Reece and Steve play one character each in most episodes, which provides the series with its one bit of visual consistency, and the best and brightest comedic and dramatic talent play all the other parts. We're talking screen legends alongside up-and-comers. Series 1 presents a nice variety of stories, so if one style isn't your cup of tea, next week's story might be more your thing. In Sardines, a traditional family game at an engagement party triggers some awkward banter before digging deeper into an unpleasant secret. A slow burner, but a cracking introduction to the show.
Someone could walk in on them.
Well, that's the thrill of it, Geraldine. Get out of the way, I'm going to film it.
No, you don't. Quick, someone make a noise. I think that was a bit too subtle, Ian.
Geronimo!
A quiet night in sees a home invasion to pinch a priceless painting turn into a Chaplin-esque silent farce that dramatically escalates as the evening progresses. Think the Chuckle Brothers plonked into the middle of a 4-room sequence. Tom and Jerry, my favourite episode of this series, is about a schoolteacher's reluctant kindness to an indigent developing into a destructive friendship. And isn't it odd that Mig never seems to be around when anyone else stops by?
Graham? Graham?
What?
How'd you turn this on?
It is on.
Things take a lighter turn in Last Gasp. Well, as light a turn as a story about a celebrity's visit to a sick girl's birthday party that results in him dying and the adults in attendance fighting over who gets to auction off the balloon containing the final breath whilst the still warm corpse lies in the next room can be. The titular character of the understudy finds himself thrust into the spotlight during a West End run of the Scottish play, with all prior obstacles in the way of his big chance conveniently vanishing, much to his fiancee's suspicious delight.
We will be doing it all as is, except no blood, no swords, no fog.
No swords?
No. Fight director's been hospitalised. Apparently Derek Jacobi called him in the ghoulies with an nunchuck. I don't remember that in The Merry Wives of Windsor, but there you go.
We're not using the walking sticks, are we?
It's just an understudy, Jim. Really doesn't matter.
And the harrowing goes full hammer horror, presenting a quirky, mischievous take on the classic creepy settings of the genre that grow more sinister and demonic as the story goes on. With a third series soon to air on BBC Two here in the UK after an early preview this past Christmas, I thought what better time to declare my big damn love for this superb show. If you want to check it out for yourself, there are links below in the description for the DVD and Blu-ray releases, as well as the streamable online version from BBC Store. I don't want to say too much more about it, because if I go into any more detail, it'll ruin...
You're doing it again.
Doing what?
Being vague and not going into details. Is every episode going to be like this?
Well, Inside No.9's best experience with as little prior knowledge as possible. I mean, if we were talking about Star Wars, I would assume everybody has seen it and go into detail, but
Well, can you at least end on a stylized, creepy note, kind of like Inside No.9 does sometimes? Give us that at least.
actually... No. If there's something you big damn love about Inside No.9, let me know in the comments below. Matt and I will gladly chat away with y'all. And if you have suggestions for future episodes, and it matches up with something we big damn love, then we will. We'll talk about it. Put your suggestions down below. Who knows, you might inspire us. If you want to watch more Big Damn Love, hit up our videos, y'all. And if you want to get more from me and Matt, Big Damn Cast on iTunes, and subscribe to us here on YouTube. I'll see you again very soon. Maybe. No, I will.
Chill out, bitch. So that was misjudged.